Hello, everyone! Now that we have developed a basic understanding of strip foundations, it's time to further explore the structural requirements of different types, enabling you to read and interpret foundation construction drawings accurately. In this lesson, we will study the structure of reinforced concrete strip foundations under walls. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to understand the fundamental construction standards for such foundations. As the saying goes, nothing can be accomplished without norms or standards. In engineering design, every parameter we select must be evidence-based and conform to relevant codes and standards to ensure construction quality and structural safety. Therefore, you are expected to develop a strong sense of standardization, practice professional integrity, and comply with applicable regulations. The structural requirements of reinforced concrete strip foundations under walls are primarily governed by the following standards. The main construction requirements are as follows. 1. The height of tapered edges of the strip foundation should generally not be less than 200 mm, including the protective layer. The slope in both directions should not exceed 1 to 3, as shown in the diagram. If a stepped foundation is adopted, the height of each step is preferably between 300 mm and 500 mm. The height of the foundation base, denoted as H, should not be less than 300 mm and should also be greater than or equal to 1/8 of the foundation width B. When H is less than or equal to 250 mm, a flat slab reinforced concrete foundation of uniform thickness may be used. 2. The thickness of the blinding layer beneath the foundation is generally 100 mm and not less than 70 mm, with an extension of 50 to 100 mm beyond each edge of the foundation. The blinding layer must be plain concrete with a strength grade not lower than C15 and is typically made of fine aggregate concrete. 3. The foundation slab should use double-layer reinforcement, the bottom layer as the main tensile reinforcement, and the upper layer as distribution reinforcement. The minimum reinforcement ratio for the main bars should not be less than 0.15%. The minimum diameter of the tensile bars should be no less than 10 mm, with spacing between 100 mm and 200 mm. The longitudinal distribution bars should be at least 8 mm in diameter, spaced no more than 300 mm apart. The total cross-sectional area of distribution bars per meter should be no less than 15% of the area of the main tensile bars. When a blinding layer is present, the net protective layer should not be less than 40 mm. When there is no blinding layer, it should not be less than 70 mm. 4. The strength grade of the reinforced concrete used in the foundation shall not be lower than C25. 5. When the foundation width is greater than or equal to 2.5 meters, except for the outer side bars, the length of the bottom slab's main reinforcement may be taken as 90% of the slab width and arranged in a staggered pattern, but must still meet the required anchorage lengths as shown in the diagram. 6. At intersections of trapezoidal and cross-shaped foundations, the transverse main reinforcement of the slab should be continuous along only one principal stress direction. In the perpendicular direction, the transverse bars may extend up to 1/4 of the slab width in the main direction, as indicated by points A and B in the diagram. At L-shaped corners, transverse reinforcement should be arranged in both directions, as shown at point C. Everyone, these are the major structural requirements for reinforced concrete strip foundations beneath walls. The design of such foundations must follow the relevant codes and standards to ensure both construction quality and structural safety, while also meeting the practical needs of economic development. On a personal level, construction work requires us to develop an awareness of standards, remain dedicated to our duties, and uphold honesty and professionalism. On a broader level, contributing to the construction of a law-based society is a shared duty for all. As future builders of the nation, we must cultivate legal consciousness, promote the spirit of the rule of law, and strive to contribute to building a law-governed China. That concludes today's lesson. I hope you found it valuable. Thank you, everyone.